I have never seen bandits before, but alright. Come here. Come on. Get wrecked! Okay, in my defense, he was coming right for me. Hello everybody and welcome back. And if you're new, welcome on in. The following was recorded live over at twitch.tv/MrObviouslyInsane. If you'd like to follow along live, we're continuing our dynastical grind. It is autumn, and things are rather interesting in this one. I hope you do enjoy. Kind of figured it was just going to end the season as soon as I was done and take me home. Yeah. But, are you broken? Can I not move? No, I can move. Okay. Do I have my 152 meat? I do. Excellent. Wait, why is it at 75% condition? What? How did I lose 25% the condition? Penalty for overnight, maybe? That seems like a big penalty. Alright, well, let's put 140, sure. We got dried meat, we got some firewood, we got some berries and some things, okay. Let's go get the rest of my goodies. Let's say, right. Can you stop rolling away, stick? Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna back away slowly, lads. Not here to mess with you today. So it's kind of good to know where you sort of are, because you're a lot of meat. Ooh. Hello, Mr. Fox. Can we sneak up on you? Yes. Right in the head. Nice. Headshot. So I'll take an extra. Ooh. I'll take an extra bit of fur. Oh, are you rolling down the hill? Fine. Alright. I have never seen bandits before, but alright. Come here. Come on. Get wrecked! Hopefully you got some sweet-ass goodies for me. Ah, you got some cheese. Ooh, you got some coin. Baby, thank you. I'll take your mead. I'll take your onions. Sure, why the shit not? Wine bottle. Anything else? Thanks, bro. Water skin. I'll take that. Some flax? Sure. Hey. Let's see, where'd that other guy go? Do you have nothing? How unfortunate. Let's see. Can't I take these? That would be so much better. Okay. I was not expecting bandits. See, I wish I could take, like, your hat. Why can't I take your hat? Anyways. I was gonna say, I was looking for a spear. There we go. Alright. There's nothing else here, right? Oh, plum wine. Crudgel. Ooh. Coins. Everybody has specialized merchants scattered through the valley. Do not hesitate to ask your neighbors for help. They can direct you to the desired vendor or animal breeder. Okay, well these guys weren't vendors, right? Oh shit, free firewood. Say, now that's everything, yes? I think so, alright. Let's see, now I'm overweight, aren't I? Yes, I am. You know what? I think I'm gonna go fill up that water skin bottle. I mean, I kind of just like to go see Sambor, you know what I mean? But hey, the game keeps giving me stuff that's gonna help me, you know. Thrive, then why not? That one dude took 3 spears. Ballsy, bro. Good to know that bandits are a thing, though. Bandits, wolves. I like when a game properly wants to kill you. You ain't going nowheres. Because feathers are useful. Fishing spot. Interesting. Oh, I crossed on the wrong side. Okay. Well, there's 2 bridges. And the other one is closer to actually where I want to go. But this is fine, because I'll stop at the tavern, and I think I'm going to sell a bunch of this stuff for some extra coin.
How do you do?
Show me your wares. Alright, you know, I'm going to hold on to that plum wine. And the mead.
Hello.
Let's see. Wish I could cook like right there, but that's fine. Alright. I'm gonna go roast the food, hopefully not get stuck. I'm probably gonna get stuck. I'll empty out my other stuff first, save the game, then do it, because if I have to exit out and come back in, well, frustrating, but I mean, not much I can really do about it. Alright, actually, you know what? I want 2 of you. And 5 of you. This way we always make sure we have a knife so that we can skin an animal if we catch one. Alright. Let's fill up our water skin for the very first time. And we're free. Okay. I need... Right. To cook my meat and then not get bugged out again. Okay. Alright. What time is it? Still got time to make it. Oops. Run as fast as your short little legs can carry you. So the animations look pretty good.
How is life treating you? Can I interest you in some of my...
I could complain, but who would really listen? 60 silver, sure. 400, cool. Alright.
Hello.
That was all free. Actually, you know what? Let's...
I like when it's time to pay taxes. We've got many visitors there.
Sounds like someone's hoeing something. Oh, wait a minute. Did we chat up our lady today? Alright. We're a bit smelly, but hey.
How can I help you?
Some people live their whole life trying to understand love, but love is not to be understood, but to be felt.
Sometimes I get a feeling
Interesting.
that the
Okay.
locals frown upon us.
Ah, so she's a proud person, so I think she could be a snob. I never pretend to be someone I'm not. Sometimes I pretend to be a pony. That's a different story. A scribe I've met during my travels told me how they prepare ink for writing. I was always wondering about that. Apparently, they're using gallnuts from the oak trees. I think you like that one. I love to. It makes running barefoot in the meadows so much more exciting. Alright. Well, 48, okay.
Take care.
Let's see, did killing those bandits do anything for my reputation? Maybe. Alright. See you tomorrow, lady, for a fresh conversation. Quack, quack, quack. Bloop, bloop. Blob, 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 blob. Although I'm sure they'll fix that at some point. Because, you know, drowning was a thing. I don't know too many people in the Middle Ages that would just, you know, wander waist deep out into the middle of a river. Alright, well, I don't need you anymore. What's this? Salted meat. Interesting. Let's see. I'm heading the right way, right? Yeah, now I need to go up the hill. The fact that you aren't dead after the other one is just amazing. Just amazing, little badger. Say, love how you like run right along the fence, just so perfectly. So, aw, almost made it. I prefer this view though. Although with that zoomed out view, it's pretty fun to build. Because it gives you a little bit more sort of room to look. Fox, white-tailed eagle. You're dead. I mean, thank you for your sacrifice. Uh-oh. I think that's a wolf. Oh, now we're back to good music? Okay. So does that mean the wolf's not stalking me anymore? I don't trust it. You're not scary, not at all. Hey, Sambor. I think you're lost, boy. Sorry, I didn't mean to Wait a second. Look me in the eye. Stop shivering, for crying out loud. Huh? Black and blue. You're Lorden's family, aren't you? Yes, my name's Rusimir. You must be Sambor, then. And how do you know that? I was talking with Uticast. He told me that you were a part of the Reminders as well. Part of what now? The pack? The one with Unicast and Lorden? I never heard this idiotic name before in my life. Oh, sorry. Maybe I've made a mistake. We were called the Undying Fist. Oh, my. That's so much worse. I mean, that's a whole lot better name. Sure, that's a better name. You're damn right it is. That's because I came up with it. Oh, yes. It shows you that it's all your intellectual property. Everyone loved it. No idea why Unicast lied to you like that. I see. I'm sure he's just jealous about your creativity. Ah, of course he was. And not only about that. Anyway, I would love to hear some stories about my uncle and the pack's adventures all together. That's an amazing coincidence, because I would love to spend my time telling you old tales by the crackling fire. Oh my, really? No, leave my property and forget where it is. Oh, come on now. It will only take a moment. A moment of a moment. Really? Just tell me. What was my uncle like? How did you become part of the Undying Fist? And, what do you exactly do as a pack? Alright. But be quiet and try to listen. Be less annoying. Oh. Be quiet and try to be less annoying. Where should I begin? Right. It all started when Lordon left his home. He was 18 at the time, if I remember correctly. That clever bastard was always too big of a fish for his birthplace, and he knew that. Left as soon as he could. But cleverness at such a young age always meant two things. Being arrogant and hot-headed. His plan was set out on a big adventure. That's it. Pretty detailed, huh? A path like that is paved with skeletons of young idiots. But none of them was Lorden. Either way, he was wandering for days. Days soon turned into weeks, and his rations into dust. He was useless as a hunter. Back then, at least. So berries and mushrooms was all he could get. So obviously he needed some coins. He came across a manor with orchards so vast they seemed like an ocean. Lorden managed to find some work there. A week of back-breaking labor had passed. His hands were covered in blisters, skin red from the scorching sun, knees pulsating from pain. I must say, you're really an amazing storyteller. I wasn't expecting that. Shut up! Do you want me to finish? Where was I? Oh, right. He was exhausted from all the strenuous work he's done. Went to the lord of the manor with a smile on his face to collect the payment. His stomach was already full with the fantasies of all the delicious treats he was dreaming of buying. And all that was ruined by the hand of the lord holding a couple of lousy coins. Lorden was furious. That was merely a fraction of the pay he was supposed to acquire. He started shouting at the lord, demanding justice. Peasants were just flies to the lord. Disgusting, replaceable insects. And what do you do with a fly which buzzes too loudly? Both of the lord's palms struck Lorden's ears with the strength of an axe. Lorden fell to the ground stunned, and the lord's guards threw him out of the manor like garbage, stealing that few pathetic coins while doing so, if I may add. It wasn't until evening when Lorden regained his hearing, and with it came a fervent thought, a thought of revenge. Your uncle was quite a capable fighter when I met him 10 years later, but he wasn't back then. He knew the guards would massacre him if he only came close, so he needed to find another way to fulfill his vengeance. Lorden was always ambitious, but that hatred fueled him like nothing before. And what happened next? What came later was me becoming bored of this conversation. Go away. No way. You can't just leave me like this, man. Come on. I could do whatever I want. Scram. I have things to do. What things? I'll do them for you. I'll do anything you want. Just please, tell me the whole story. Screw your things. Damn, you're annoying. Please, 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 please. Fine, just shut up already. Just say what needs to be done. You won't regret it. Here, grab this shovel. It's a piece of crap, but it'll do. There are clay deposits behind my house. Go there and dig up some clay for me. Seriously, all this for clay? Alright. On it, boss! Inventory. Where are you? Wooden shovel. Strange deer figurine, what the hell? Okay. That's weird. Use the shovel. Interesting. Are these things worth any money? Actually, they are. All right. Where'd he go? Yeah. Alright. So, as I've already said, Lorden wasn't much of a fighter back then. He didn't have any money, nor connections. But he had one thing. An unusual ability, you see. From an early age, Lorden was an exceptionally good liar. No sweaty palms, no voice cracks, no tells really. Calm, steady breaths, eye contact held in all the way. He eventually managed to handle any kind of pressure, even in the craziest of situations. But it wasn't that at first. He felt no pressure lying, no stress at all. It was as natural for him as breathing. He had absolutely no remorse. That's very interesting and all, but what happened with the Lord? Just listen. He came up with a plan. A plan so immensely moronic and unrealistic that it's really hard to believe that it would work so perfectly. At first, he convinced the nearby town's tailor to sew him a whole set of clothes worthy of the most wealthy nobleman. The finest of fabrics, silken threads, you name it, horrendously expensive. So how did he manage to afford it? You may ask. It's simple. He didn't pay for it. So he stole it. I said no such thing. Lorden wasn't a thief. Not in the traditional meaning of the word, at least. Apart from that, did I finish the damn story? While wearing his new clothes, he traveled to the castle of the king of the realm and entered it. Okay. Now I know that you're making this all up. That's simply impossible. You're absolutely right. It is. It's mad to even consider trying to pull that off. But Lorden, he just walked straight in. I don't blame you for doubting me. Damn. I would have been the first to doubt a thing like that if I didn't see him doing it hundreds of times later with my own eyes. Anyway, he walked right into the castle. And once he was there, he followed through with his plan. Alright, which was betting his wife. Whose wife? The king's. The king's wife. So, the queen. Indeed. So let me get this straight. The plan was to get into the castle and lay with the queen. Exactly that. You were right. That is the most absurdly idiotic plan I've ever heard of. I told you. But it worked like a charm. I still don't get it. What worked? What was he accomplished by that? After the love-making, he dressed up, deliberately leaving his undergarments on the bedside, and told the queen he'll be right back with some refreshments. Then he went to one of the king's guards and told him that he saw the queen with the company of a strange man sneaking into one of the chambers. The guard rushed in and witnessed the queen naked in bed with the man's clothes right next to her. As a loyal servant, the guard reported on the matter directly to the king himself, who, as you could probably imagine, became furious to say the least. He couldn't really punish his wife. That would be bad for his reputation. But he could pursue the lover. Unfortunately for him, at this point, Lorden was long gone from the castle, riding a beautiful bay mare he borrowed from the stable into the sunset. I still don't get it. You see, the king didn't catch the filthy seducer. But it didn't mean he couldn't track him down and find him. To do so, the only track he could follow was the one thing that Lorden left behind. Except his undergarments and the pleasurable memory for the queen, his name. Not his real name, of course. The name he used when introducing himself to the Queen was the Lord of the Orchards. Precisely. Now you get it. Ha! That's incredible. The Lord's head must have left the company of his body pretty promptly. He didn't get killed. That wouldn't be in Lordan's style. The Queen begged for his life to be spared, so the king threw him in the dungeon where he spent all the days he had left. Lordan was amazing. All that, with just the power of his wits and speech, he surely showed the Lord that he shouldn't have wronged him. Don't get the wrong idea about his reason. Lordan didn't get through all of that just because of what the Lord did to him. You see, the Lord was cruel, merciless brute. He mistreated all his subjects, killed for fun, R-worded for sport. People used to call him the laundryman, because one of his habits was drowning his bastards in the lake right after birth, like unwanted kittens. Lordan needed to stop him, and he did. But that's not the end of the story. After the Lord's capture, someone had to take his place. He didn't have any rightful successors. But then, with just an uncannily perfect timing, came a distant cousin of the Lord's. A charming young man with 2 different eyes. Are you serious? You have to be kidding me. He easily acquired all the possessions of his sentenced relative, but Lordan didn't want any of that, not for himself. So he took only 3 bags of coins from the treasury and left everything else in the hands of the peasants. They were elated. He still probably worshipped there. I can tell you that. Oh, and one more thing. Why 3 bags, you might ask? That's easy. 1 for the tailor, 1 for the stableman he took the horse from, and the last one was for himself. The exact amount of coins he was rightfully supposed to earn for his work at the orchard. Told you, Lordan wasn't a thief. And that was it. He mounted his beautiful mare and left the realm, continuing his adventures. At least, that's the story he used to tell us. So nothing of that may be true at all. But, that's just how it was with Lordan. Now I understand what you and Unigast were talking about. He really does seem surreal. I've not ever met anyone else like that. Don't get me wrong, he had his flaws. But the things he could do, his tongue wasn't even silver. It was made of pure gold. But wait, you didn't tell me what was the purpose of the Undying Fist. Oh, I thought it would have been obvious by now. On the day Lordan's mission was born, he knew that the spoiled, rotten elites like that were scattered all around the world, draining life and dignity from the hard-working simple folk, and that he was capable of stopping them, to some extent at least. So that's exactly what he started doing, overthrowing corrupted lords and giving back to the community. Like a Robin Hood. Sounds like a hero, a true hero. Well, it wasn't like, yeah, I guess you could say that. So how'd you join the pack? Lordan was working solo until he met Unigast. That rat's agile fingers could work where Lordan's tongue didn't. And then they needed someone with other talents they were lacking, like strength, manliness, bravery, independence, gallantry, integrity. Right, I think I get the picture. So they recruited the best there was. I was between jobs at the time, so I gave them a chance, and finally the pack started to really make a difference. But I don't like to brag. Yeah, I noticed. Humble to the bone. Thank you for noticing. People at my level don't need to boast about our skills. Just like the sun doesn't need to prove it's bright. Anyhow, I've already spoke more words to you than I did in the last 5 years to anybody. So it's time for you to go. And preferably, don't come back. Ever. It was a great pleasure. And a true honor. Yeah, I don't care. Leave now. And in return for giving away my location, deliver this delicious meal to Unigas. It's his favorite. A knuckle sandwich. Do you want me to hit him in the face? Did I stutter? Whatever you say. Go back to bed, cranky pants. Say, is the freaking sun coming up? Yeah, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. Alright. Well, if it's not dark, I'm gonna walk back. So you should have the reputation.
It's biting cold.
Oh, is it now? I guess it is autumn. And early morning. But it still seems like it's low enough on the... Don't want to stray too far from the path. Also don't want to be ambushed by a wolf either. So, music seems relatively peaceful. Are we warming up? Super paranoid. Well, I think we're close enough that it should be okay. Let's see. I kind of thought we had to sleep, but I guess we don't actually need any rest. The only time it seems to matter is when the season is going to end. Let's see, how dirty are we? Not that dirty. Cool. Come on, Rasimir. Get in shape. And no, round is not a shape. See, it's kind of tempted, but you know what? Don't feel like stealing things so close to home. Plus, it'll probably ruin my reputation, so, you know, that's...
Good thing that only selected people are invited to those. How can I help you?
Well, we can have a little chat. Well, you should try wormwood then. Alright, you like that one? Okay, jokes. You know what? Do jokes work? Let me check something here. You bet your bum, I do. Na 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 na, hey hey, plowing the fields. Let's say, yeah, how do you feel about the urine comment, How do you feel about that? Alright, she's not a busy bee then, because the laziness one was a hit. Free spirit, maybe? So joke should work on her then. Alright, so pretty sure you are a free spirit. Okay. It's unbearable. Okay. Alright, so that was actually pretty useful. We figured out that you are a free spirit. Alright then. Time is it? 8 o'clock in the morning. We gotta go punch what's his name in the face.
You know how it is with monarchs. Do what they say, but do not get too close to them.
That's it. Probably still in bed. There he is. Unigas! Always nice to see you, Resimir. I've talked with Sambor. He's a real sweetheart, isn't he? Yes. The sweetest. Like a jar of honey. That's Sambor for you. Let's see. He did tell me about my uncle, though. Story about the Lord of the Orchards. He has some actually good stories to tell us, doesn't he? Yeah, he really does. I was downright astonished by that. One time, I swear, he went for over a year without speaking a single word. But when we were sitting by the fire, he remembered some anecdote. Laughed out loud and began his tale. Went from a total mute to the master of ceremonies. The narrative was so gripping, it was hard not to listen. He even did voices. But after finishing, he became silent again. Never really understood that side of him. Theater genius trapped in the body of a bear wrestler. He actually asked me to give you something. Really? And what's that? A knuckle sandwich. Yeah, that sounds exactly like Sandler. So you gonna deliver? Can't. I'm afraid I lost some along the way. Smart lad. But if he asks, I'll tell him he knocked me out cold. Just out of curiosity, what did Sambor tell you about becoming part of the pack? Well, he said you were looking for the best recruit and that he was the obvious choice. Seems like something he'd say. Yeah, well, he's clearly full of crap. It's not a pleasant memory, but I believe you deserve to know the whole story. We didn't recruit him. Well, I guess we did. Lorden did. But that wasn't a matter of choice. When Lorden and I started to follow his mission together, we were rather successful. Everything was going smoothly. Too easy, even. We were doing a lot of good, putting many well-deserved smiles on oppressed faces. That's when we let our guard down. There was a secret guild formed by a few of the higher-ranking knights and barons. We called them the Vendors. Bunch of really heartless bastards. Their most lucrative business was selling living merchandise. And no, I'm not talking about animals. Yeah, don't say it again. Slavery was strictly forbidden in the realm. The queen was adamant about that. Well, the vendors had their own set of rules to follow. They gauged them like cattle, mostly women and children, forced them to fight rats for the poor little rations they were being given in the damp dungeon they were held in. The guild preferred quantity over quality. so they didn't even care about diseases, as they didn't tend to the wounds. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be sick. Sometimes it took them weeks to get the dead out of the cages. Survival of the fittest, or rather outlasting of the least fortunate. It was simply horrible. If you ask me, all of the damn guild deserved a cruel and slow death. But that wasn't how we operated. Lord N made it very clear from day one. We were never to take a life. That was the most important of the rules. Anyway, we managed to get everyone out. The carriage full of broken people. Even the horse kept their heads low, mourning. The despair in the air was even more poisonous than the stench of the rotting flesh. And in all of that, we forgot to make ourselves safe as well. We were caught by the mercenaries who brought us to the torture chamber. Yeah, this gruesome place had an even worse room hidden inside. Unbelievable. The vendors weren't in their patient mood, so they sent their worst torturer right away. I was horror-struck, truly petrified. Could barely breathe. Warden didn't say a word. Just looked at me. His eyes were relaxed but focused. I realized he wanted me to be calm as well, but I just couldn't. He went first. The torturer strapped Lord into a chair and just started swinging. His fists were like anvils. Every hit drew blood or broke bone. In a matter of seconds, Lorden's face looked like a bloody pulp. The only thing poking through it was a smile. It was one of many times I wondered if he was even human. The torturer quickly realized that he needed different tools for such a unique specimen, and went to grab his blades. That's when Lord N started talking. He was making him offers one after another, but the torturer just kept carving into his torso, like he was preparing a steak to be grilled. There was so much blood I could taste it in my mouth. I wanted to pass out, just to run away from it all, but I couldn't. My heart was pounding way too fast. That's horrible. Suddenly, the torturer stopped. He looked at me, back at Lorden. This was the only thing he said. If you're lying, you're going to watch me do the same to him. I was about to puke, but Lorden just nodded. So he untied us both and helped us escape. There was more mercenaries on our way, heavily armed. No one stopped us. Even they were terrified of that guy. We managed to get out in one piece. Well, we managed to get out alive. Lordan's wounds wouldn't heal for weeks, and even after that, he was scarred so badly, it looked like he had chainmail stitched to his skin. But we had escaped death, and his emissary became one of us. The torturer. It was Sambor, wasn't it? Yes. I have no words. I'm sorry that that happened to you. Now I understand why Sambor didn't want to tell the truth. It sounds absolutely horrid. To be honest, the nightmares of that night never stopped. How could you want a person like that amongst your troop? You think I wanted that cutthroat anywhere near me? I couldn't get a wink of sleep with him around. I couldn't get a wink of sleep with him around for days. I was constantly watching my back, watching his every move. So why didn't you blow him off? That's simple. Lorden made a deal with him. Promised him the only thing that mattered to that brute. Which was money. A whole lot more than what the guild was paying him. And a cut from every heist that we did. But couldn't you just pay him off or run away? It's not the way Lord N did things. He was a master liar, but when he gave someone his word for real, he never backed down. Besides, as we later found out, Sambor wasn't evil in his nature. He was just a true soldier. Did what was asked of him. Lord N spent hours talking with him, explaining our rules of conduct. Sambor never broke any of them. Not once. That's incredible. Your lives, I mean. I don't think I would be able to handle all of that. Honestly, I hope you'll never have to. I've been through a lot. And after all these years, the things I wish the most is to have a boring, steady life. Well, I'm not that person to get bored. There's always something to do. Compared to your story's boring life sure sounds pleasant. I have a special request for you. It will help achieve that boredom. Sure. What do you need? I need you to go to Boro, find Ida, and get my scythe back. That sounds perfectly dull. You need it for the, yeah, just consider it done. Sure. More quests. Alright. Retrieve his scythe. What? This guy seemed to leave a lot of detail out, so... who's to say? Alright, I guess I need some water. Who's to say? Do we go do that? Because that's just over there. Maybe do that, then I think go do what's her name's quest, because that's all the way on the other side of the map. Ooh, maybe not. Nom nom noms. Wah, wah. We'll go deal with Scythe. Let's see, what are we at? 130? Maybe we'll do some resource gathering for another house. Because we're gonna need one. But we don't need one right this second. Oh, you're right there. Alright. Sorry. Hello. Do I know you? Hello, Ida. I'm here for Unigast Scythe. Take a hike, kid. I won it fair and square. Wait, won it? What? Huh. That little snake didn't even tell you about that, huh? That figures. I don't know what you mean. He only wanted me to get the scythe back. It's my scythe now. Okay. Relax. What can I do to get your scythe? Then. You could buy it from me, of course, or we could play for it. What's the game? Same that made Unigast lose all of his money into Scythe. Haha. The game of riddles. Ooh, I like riddles. How's it played? Simple. I'll tell you 3 riddles. You must answer all of them correctly. One mistake, and the game is over. You win, you get the scythe. And if I lose, I'll go easy on you this time. If you lose, you don't owe me anything. You just forfeit the chance of getting the scythe for free. Alright, hit me with the riddles. Let's go. First one. What disappears the second you say its name? Dust? A little girl? A tree? Wind? Oh, that's easy. Silence. Because I've broken the silence once you've said it. Haha. Correct. Ready for the next one? Here it is. Feed me and I live, yet give me a drink and I die. What am I? A horse? No. A shadow? No. Fire? Yes, fire. Oh, you're good. Better than Mr. Big Castilian already. But can you get this final one? Listen carefully. I can fly, but have no wings. I can cry, but I have no eyes. Wherever I go, darkness follows me. What am I? Fly but no wings. Oh, you're a cloud. Everything. None of the things on. Oh, I guess maybe a crow, but a crow has wings, so it's definitely not that. All right. Well, like lady, I guess the scythe is mine because it's a cloud. Damn, you are sharp. Congratulations, you win an old man's crappy scythe. Doesn't get better than that. Oh, thanks for the game. I had fun. Take care. Nice. Let me say, how stinky are we? I don't know. Take a little bath and cut through the river. So I wonder if this is gonna count as the third quest. It should. See, I feel like it's been a pretty productive year so far, though.
Sitting. My favorite activity.
Sitting. Let's see, are you at the... No, you're actually... somewhere back here, I think. Oh. Hiding in the friggin' bushes. I've got your scythe. Splendid. Were there any troubles on the way? Not at all. Good lad. I have news. Sambor is looking for you. For me? Are you sure? I told he asked about the one with the funny eyes and stupid face. I see. Okay then. I won't prolong this humiliation and I will go find him. Except, no, I'm not. Didn't say. Ooh, and diplomacy is up too.
Need a ride?
A ride is tempting, sir. See, probably gonna have to go tomorrow, but is tomorrow winter already? Because if tomorrow's winter, I'm not sure I want to make the walk. I don't exactly have clothing of that nature. Let's see. Now I'm up to 10. Okay. Oh, 32 in taxes. Dynasty rep is 430. Wait, my wood demand is 262? That seems a little high, considering it's just me. There's quests all around. It's just a matter of finding the time to do it. Oh yeah, I should go check my trap. Sure. Ah, so I can only have one trap. Because I was like, why don't I put down another one? Because I can't. Okay, well, I guess that's fair. I mean, apparently we don't get tired, so... In theory... Could just make myself a bunch of torches and then just run around all night. Alright. Go put these away. Alright. Go test the theory that I have. Wait. I can't do the fish? I'm confused right now. Why? Do we need to skin it first, maybe? Let's see, as long as it gives me the menu choice again, I think I can get out of this. I think that hitting escape out of it might be locking you in place. That's the theory. Because if I go exit, the game actually lets me move. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we'll just cook the fish then. Pretty sure there's a way to try it, but... See, the only problem is this doesn't let me do that. Roasted fish meat. Cause yeah, this doesn't let me go back to the choice, even though we have stuff to do. Oh, maybe. Okay, okay. All right. Let's go with olive. Alright, well, I was gonna say, that seems to work. Right, Alright, well, let's see if it'll work with you now. Since we have to drink. Yeah, so I think hitting escape is bugging things out right now, because as long as I exit out of the menu via the mouse wheel, we're okay. What time is it? Probably some time to get some rest, I think. Yeah, so... Alright. Bunch of things to sell. Okay. How much to take the carriage? It's like 100 silver or something. Maybe I'll take it.
With great power comes great responsibility, and the king seems to be doing just fine.
If you say so.
How are you?
Well, I need a ride. 40, 150, 160, 190, 220, 240. No, thank you.
So long.
Why would I pay 40 silver to go all the way over there? Shut up. Shut up. Alright. So, I'd say it's pretty clear that we make a couple spears. Yes. We make a couple spears and we head for Dodge, I suppose. Make sure we have some good ones, at least. 5. Sure. How many do I have that are in good shape? Not many. Guess we'll take you, though. And I will craft 5. So I'll have 7, but 2 of them suck. Alright. We have water, yes. Enough. Alright. Let our journey begin. Let's see. Looks peaceful. Ooh, second your guards down. What's that? Pile of leaves? What is that? Huh? Does that give me money? I'm confused. I mean, I'll take it, but I'm confused. That little foo-foo rabbit. Hippity hopping his ass through the O. Hello. Interesting. Interesting. Even when I stabby stabby. Okay. We're not dead. But that seems like it's very close to town for that to happen. Hell no, I ain't turning my back. Like, this dude just standing there. How does it not go after him? Yo, bro. How are you not wolf bait? Hmm? 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 You look like you have a pretty miserable existence. I'll leave you alone. Alright, well, we've made it somewhat in one piece. And there you are. Nadar. Hello. What can I help you with? I was asked to check up on the rye delivery that was supposed to go to Gustovia. Are there any setbacks? So he hasn't even reached Gustovia yet. That's worrying. What happened? I sent one of my workers with the parcel yesterday. He should be back here already. There were never any problems with this route before. Something must have gone wrong. Well, I'm already involved in the situation, so, I could find him or track him. I've traveled from here to Gustovia, but maybe I missed something along the way. Would you do it? That's extremely helpful of you. I hope that he's okay. Well, let's not waste any time then. Alright, what time is it? 1 o'clock. Okay. Hello? Are you one of the... No. You're not a for hire person. Be like, hey, want to be my wolf bait? You could totally walk ahead of me, and if the wolves come, I'm running. You just stand your ground, though. Alright, let's see, how much does the oat roll? No, you know what? I'm gonna wait just a little longer on the old hunger, because that oat roll's gonna fill me up like a boat roll, so... Consumed a cup of water. Alright. I'll turn you into a wolf kebab if I have to. Where are you? What are you doing there, Wolfie? And you just run away? I mean, I'd much rather you didn't, cause I just so you coming back? Huh. I interrupted him during his kill. Well, that would definitely make me aggro. Oh well, mine now. Uh-huh. And I got my spear back. At least I think I did. Yes, 5 and 2. Alright. Let's hustle. Oh, are we in the area? Yes, kinda, sorta, okay. Well, I'm not gonna go that way. So let's head for the river, I guess. So, have a quick drink. Hello. Say, seeing blood. Oh. Hello. Damn, you sure are bleeding a lot. You're Nadar's worker, aren't you? The one who's supposed to deliver the ride to Custovia? I've been attacked. Cough. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it. That's right. Here, take the parcel if you want. Just please give me some help. I'm on my way, man. Hold on. And no, just kidding. Just end his life right there. Mercy! Mercy! So I have to go back to Nidar now. Alright. What time is it? Oh boy. Actually, I think we'll make it. I mean, we're trying to hustle. The guy's bleeding out right now. It's going to be evening. Is someone going to even make it to him? Who knows? Huh, 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 huh. Hey, you, stop. Book that ride delivery. I found your man, wounded on the road. He's been attacked and needs help. Oh my. I must send someone promptly. Yeah, you should hurry. Thank you very much for your help. Will you handle the delivery of the rye? I don't know when... Yeah, sure. Don't worry about it. Yes, I'll take your money. Thank you. Goodbye. Hey. People management. Okay. Well, in order to maintain thriving settlement and have a further small community of working villagers. Yes, but I don't have any jobs for people yet.
Can I help you with anything?
Yes, you can get me your wares, please.
Best prices in the area.
I want to sell... That's only 105, eh? Alright, get rid of my fish. For a solid 285. I'll take that.
Good luck.
Good luck to you.
Oinky, 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 oinky. How much is a pig? $7.50. Alright, what time is it? We should make it back before dark. I could also take the thingy, but you know what? I don't feel like shelling out the money. It feels weird because I kept in, like, you know, a couple pieces of meat, because it only gives you, like, I think like 13 or something like that. Baked goods definitely were be at for giving you, getting rid of your hungers, anyways. Pay attention, because this is where the wolves like to be. Let's just try and get through here without dying. That would be super. Came this way. Made some money. Killed some things. Survived. Can I get through? Run. Run, Forrest, run! I just like to run. Kind of feel like the being frozen in place a few times kind of slowed things down. But at the same time, I kind of feel like we're in pretty good shape. We're at a camp. We can build 5 more buildings. We're at a point where we should be able to invite a couple people. And we got at least a few jobs for people to do. Some hunting. Someone to chop the water. Or chop the water. Someone to chop wood. Someone to get the water. Just a matter of finding the people with the skill set to do it. Is that not the... No, don't go that way. But you are almost home. Let's see. Does that stuff... No, just goes to 100. Doesn't say. Alright, let's go to the house, but we can't. We can't. As much as I would like to, we can't. Because... Well, because it's pretty simple. That's full. right. It's the end of the season. Let's see. How do I build clothes if we can't actually do anything? Oh, what the hell's that?
Should have put on something warmer.
I'm dead. Let's see. Can we get up? Alright, there we go. Should have put on something warmer, eh? Alright, well, we'll go inside. Just big giant windows, you know, but hey, it's totally warmer in here. Right. Sleep till next season, I guess. So I would have to say that we're not doing too bad, other than the fact that we're not ready for winter at all. So the next episode should be pretty interesting. If you made it this far, go ahead and leave me a like and a comment. I do appreciate it. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and got the notification bell ticked. I do uploads every Friday. But as always, folks, until next time, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.